Hello, good evening, welcome to Star Monkey Radio. I didn't fuck up the intro. I got V with me.
Hello.
With me.
I'm V. I'm with V.
Me.
Yeah.
With me. I
How are you
was
doing?
most of the way through doing the sharing thing. Done the sharing thing now.
Oh, I'd like to share a kiss with you. Mwah.
And kissy. Oh gosh.
Goodness.
Yeah, gosh and goodness.
And heck.
One day, if I can make this my full-time job, I'm just going to have a table that's set up for streaming board games. And I'm going to throw a blanket over it when I'm not using it. And that's going to be that. Because setting this up when you've had to use the table for dinner and not half an hour beforehand is a pain in the bumhole. The bumhole, I say. So yeah, I have thrown lights everywhere. I set the board up. I was like, I'll set the board up, get the lights on last. First thing I did, knock the lights over on the board. So now my careful setting up needs some resetting. And I spent 20 minutes trying to make OBS recognize the camera as being 16:9 and not 4:3. Solved weirdly by loading Skype. Shall we start?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong screen.
Who's that goblin? Oh, it's gone now.
The hotness is you. You are the hotness.
Oh no, I don't want to be a hotness. I'm just tired.
Oh, the sleepiness.
Yeah, and I had set myself up to do something tomorrow morning, and now I'm not.
Oh, nice.
No, not nice.
Oh.
Doing a viewing for a place that.
Oh.
But they rang up and was like, "Hi," so we didn't get the keys back, so we can't do any viewings.
Didn't get the keys back.
Yeah, apparently the tenant was supposed to give them the keys yesterday,
Right.
and then they'd do the first viewings. Oh no, supposed to get the keys today, and they didn't get them, so they rearranged all the viewings.
Right.
So I think we're still the first viewing, but it's on Saturday instead.
Okay.
But you know what? They rang us, yeah, they let us know, they rearranged it. Unlike the last place that we were serious about getting, subject to a quick look around, where we were just sat on like a backcountry road for like 20 minutes while no one came, no one rang, and no one answered the phone. So as far as lettings agents go, right, this one,
Vastly superior.
vastly.
I realise I've set this table up and I can barely reach most of it. Woo!
It looks aesthetic as fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Aesthetic is what it's all about. This is why I've not put myself on camera today. Also, the fact that I just don't like don't like staring at myself from that angle.
I'm glad that Cynic 1984 has my back. They say making Fee do things should be a crime.
It should be
Crime
a
against
crime.
humanity to make them do things early in the morning. Right? I'm 6 hours off of everyone else's consideration of what is a time. If you make me do something at 9, I want people without brains like mine to get up at 3 just to know what it feels like.
At some point I've lost a piece, so that's fun.
Oh, and Archivist here says, "Yay, board games! We introduced Kid Carver to Ticket to Ride, and she loved it."
It's a good game. I need to find the yellow wine bottle, I guess, because apparently I just yeeted that off the table with the light earlier.
Big yellow wine bottle.
Big yellow wine bottle.
Oh, you know what? I've
Looks
got
like
some
this,
wine
but
on the
yellow.
desk. I'm going to drink it while we do a stream.
Oh, do that. I could go and get that legendary bottle of wine from From the kitchen, the empty bottle, because I kept it, that Laura talked about on Podquisition this week, or last week. I think she described it as guzzle my plums. It's called tickle my plums.
Ah, yeah.
Either way, it's a mouthful of delicious plum. But we're going to make some wine. And we're going to do that here in Viticulture Essential Edition with the Tuscany expansion.
Ooh.
We're going to do it in solo. Ooh.
I tried some Vineyard's grapes once.
Yeah?
Awful, awful grapes. No wonder they tried to find literally anything to do with them but eat them.
Well, therefore a very different thing, I guess.
Yeah, they are not snacking grapes. They are not food.
What is the most yeasty and wineable, I guess?
Yeah, they were small, like, kind of dusty as all shit.
That'll be the yeast.
Yeast.
Yeast!
Like, they looked almost grey because they were like a dark red,
Ooh, lovely.
but the powdery yeast had made them grey.
Ooh.
So if you wiped one off, like, it was nigh on black. It wasn't grape coloured, it was like poison berry coloured.
Lovely.
And like you bite into it and the pop's all mushy. Like the skin's tough, but the stuff inside, sludge.
Huh.
Sour. Tasted like if you exaggerated grapes badly.
Huh. Well, today no one has to eat any grapes. We just have to make them and turn them into wine.
I'm drinking wine. I'm happy.
There you go. You're thematically appropriate for the stream. How's my audio, by the way? Hopefully good. It looks okay.
I can hear you great, but I'm hearing you through a different thing. Archive says it's good. And also, the vintage grapes are really not for eating.
Nope.
Really not. Also, olives. Not for eating.
No.
You find an olive out in the wild, you try it, you're like, oh my god, that's bitter as hell. No wonder.
I mean, olives generally, not for eating. That's not food.
God. Tasty salt fruit.
No. No, no.
Oh, is that another crime fruit? Am I not allowed that one for crimes?
You can eat them, but they're for making bum lube and nothing else.
What?
The Greeks famously invented olive oil to use as lube.
Oh, that sounds about right. Oh my god, the Sam subscribed for 20 months now.
Wow, thank you so much. I super appreciate it. I'm going to tell you about this game. So, we have 4 seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. And we have, to start off, I have 2 small workers and 1 grande worker. And I'm going to place them out on the board to do actions and try and get money to build structures to make my engine work a bit better. And I'm going to plant some grapes and hopefully going to make some wine so that I can fulfill wine orders, and then I will have points. We're playing the solo mode, which is played
people
across.
Who don't know what an engine is?
It is a thing what go, like a car. We're trying to make a thing that ticks over and repeats. And does better at that thing. So. Oh no, my ADHD.
Oh no, what's it done?
It was sort of kicked mid-flow, and now it's like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Playing the solo mode. Basically, the main enemy, who are being represented largely by yellow, but also by this one white thing, because, as I said, I knocked the bottle off earlier. They're going to start on 25 points. They are also going to hold possession of all of the whole of Tuscany over here. At the end of the game, they will score points for every region they have the most stars of. So not only do I need to deal with all of this stuff and my wine, I also need to probably mitigate some of the violence that's going to happen over here. So, I'm going to start, or to start as part of my setup, I have my board, I have 3 fields, I have a 5 value field, a 6 value field, and a 7 value field. I can sell them for that many lira, or I can just plant up to that value of wine. So some of these green cards are going to have vines on the back. You can breed certain types of grow certain types of wine, reds and whites, and then you can do mixing to make blush wines and sparkling wines. Okay, as I said, it's played over 7 turns. So I'm gonna, as I basically pick where I'm gonna start in spring, that will determine what bonuses I get for the rest of the year. And in the case of this particular row, it will determine which setup I have next year as well. I have a deck of cards here. They have been shuffled, promise. In fact, I will shuffle them some more. And they will have instructions on what to do. And if the colour on the card matches the season in which I have drawn it, I will have to do those things. So in this case I have drawn card number 5. It says that they are going to fill the slots, give a tour, and place or move a star, which means those 2 slots are filled and I can't go there. So fuck me, I guess. But had I pulled that in summer, I wouldn't have to do anything because there's no yellow on it. Ha, fuck them. At the start of the game, I randomly drew Mama Casey and Papa Stefan.
Yeah.
They gave me Casey and Stefan aired me this this vineyard and these buildings. So from Casey, I got 2 wine orders and a winter visitor. From Stefan, I got 4 lira, which are being represented today by my wonderful Roxley Ironclays poker chips. They're beautiful. So I've got $4, $4 lira, and the irrigation system, which is represented by this small building, which means I can build certain types of wine. There are some grapes that require an irrigation system, some that will require a trellis, but I will have to purchase and build the trellis because I didn't get a starter card for that. So, I need grapes, or I need vineyards, so I'm gonna go here. That allows me to draw a card, or this action here allows me to draw a green card. Because I'm going on this space, I get to draw an extra one, and because I'm using a house rule that I have read about online, and I just think it's better, because sometimes this game can be really unfair with randomness. The rule is basically anytime you're drawing cards, draw 1 more than you need and discard the extra one. Because sometimes you can find yourself going through a certain deck, usually this one, and going, oh, it's one of those, oh, it's another one of those, it's another one of those, and I desperately need something different. So to mitigate a little bit of the randomness, I mean that you can play the game as a game of skill rather than random fucking chance. This is why I don't play many games that involve dice rolling. So I have drawn a Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and a Trebino. Yeah, I can't say the wine names. I'm probably going to take that Cabernet, even though I will need the trellis. All of these need fucking trellis. Trebbiano, I'm going to take that one as well. So we've got a good mix of white and red, because that's a 4 red wine and that's a 2 white wine. So when I plant them in my fields, I could get some of each. probably not going to do anything else this season. Unless I really want to build that trellis. Kind of want to build that trellis.
Up on chat while you think?
Well?
Do you want me to catch you up on chat while you think?
Yeah, tell me about chat.
After hearing about my wine, Omegon said booze on a Thursday. It's more likely than you think.
Damn right it is.
I haven't drunk in like a week.
I haven't drunk in... When did I last drink? Oh, a couple of weeks ago, I think. Had an Pims. Had an early in the year Pims.
I can go months and months without, but like the place over the street has started getting in some really fucking interesting wine.
Mm. Oh, this is where the Dracula wine came from.
Yeah, and Steph's been drinking those, so I've been picking up a bottle of trash garbage.
Trash garbage is
Got
best garbage.
Starfire's here.
Oh, hello, hello.
Being a fox.
What did the fox say?
So Nick 1984 wanted to know if we were going to watch the grapes breed, because that'd be hot. Nick is stopping by to say hello.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Nick.
How are you nerging?
Archiver's got Honey JD since not working and tempted to have a shot. I drank so much of that I threw up. Along with Sambuca, I was drinking Sambuca and Honey JD, and now I can drink neither of those.
Oh,
because
no.
they both taste the same in either direction.
Mm.
It's not good.
That sounds less than ideal, I'll be honest.
Omegon has a bottle of real ale and an unwise amount of absinthe.
I mean, any amount of absinthe is usually an unwise amount of absinthe.
I mean, if you've just got, like, the nice stuff and you're sipping at it, that's a sensible-ish amount.
Is it?
Arguably.
So, don't recommend absinthe at any point. I know someone who started really getting into absinthe because they thought it might be hallucinogenic. The stuff you get these days just isn't. Try as you might. All I know is that he punched a phone box so hard that the knuckle in his, I think it was little finger, turned right the way around.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, he had a bad time that night and for a long time afterwards. And I imagine he's now reached an age where cold weather, no thanks. Not so much of the good stuff.
Also, I have a bag of rainbow drops because I'm drinking an adult drink, but I'm doing it like a child.
Damn right. Those are the rules. Do I want to make up? Do I want to age my grapes? Oh, decisiones, decisiones.
Ooh. What you deciding?
Okay, so I have. I realise I only half did my last move. I have. I've had everything pretty much blocked so far. All the good stuff. So I use my bonus action, which I got from going here, to harvest one field and get a lira, because these bonus actions allow you to take all of the bonuses of all of the slots. So I harvested just one field, but got an extra lira because I need those. I could make up some wine. This is like my chance to make wine. But I can only make up to level 3 wine because I only have a small cellar right now.
Okay.
I don't have enough money to upgrade my structure, so I can't make better wine. And I'm probably not going to have enough money to train anyone. So I'm either going to let my grapes age. Also, I've just realised I should have taken a card.
I didn't know you could age grapes.
Yeah, they get older. You just sit them and they get older.
Oh, I thought they just got molder.
I guess so. Maybe that's the point. Right, I'm going to take the principal. I get to draw 3 of these, and either fill one of them, or keep 2 and discard the rest. So next summer, I should be able to play that visitor, if I want, I guess. I think I need money more than anything else.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. Ooh. Okay. Gonna move into the next era. I'll draw a card. Even though they can't go anywhere because they run out of people. They hogged all the spaces already. I'm going to go here. With my 3 remaining lira and the 1 from here, I can train an extra worker. So I will have extra actions next turn. Which is good, because I won't have the freebie worker, which was the bonus for this year. That's all my fucking money gone. But that's the end of the year. I have to put my cock up there. Which is weird, because I thought they put it in a bin years ago.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Haha! Penis jokes. Do you know what? After last week and Steph doing a very good and even more appreciated now impression of the Democracy Manifest succulent Chinese meal guy, I finally watched it tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've finally seen The Thing, TM.
I haven't seen The Thing yet.
No?
But I was very proud of Beth earlier for having a succulent Chinese meal.
Yay! Succulent. Right, okay, it's the end of the year. I get a new bonus thing. I can't do anything special because I picked the action I picked last turn. So, right, start spring. There are no green things, so I don't have to do shit for them.
Yeah.
I can't build a structure because I haven't got any money. I'm gonna draw some more vines. Fresh vines, please. Vines to make wines. Or vins to make wins.
Delta says, "Get your hands off my penis. This is the bloke who grabbed me by the penis before."
I see you know your judo well.
Cynic1984 wants to know when the game takes place.
Now. Right this second. Let me see if I can find the manual.
Chromex here.
Hello.
This is violence.
Rustic pre-modern Tuscany. So there. However one defines rustic pre-modern Tuscany.
Fantasy Olden Tuscany.
Fantasy Tuscany. Yep. With extra tusks. Gonna need some money, gonna need some money. I'm gonna need some money.
Money?
Money, money, money.
It's all about the money, money, money to you right now.
It is all about the money, money, money. Moving into summer. They're hogging the plant area, which is fun because I wanted to plant more fucking grapes. You bastardly bastards.
Delta now has Tusk by Fleetwood Mac stuck in her head.
That'll do it. I'm going to gain a victory point by selling my level 5 field.
Yeah?
Yep. I get 5 lira for it. That field. I can't use it now and unless I buy it back. But the important thing is right now I have money and I needed some now money.
Well, now money's better than not now money.
Right.
Just need money now.
I just realised I didn't do something last time. I didn't age my grapes. There they are, sitting in the crush pad, aging away. Definitely not rotting. They're getting better somehow.
I'm Googling this. I want to know how this... Is this game bullshit, or is this a thing? Do they let the grapes get old?
I don't know. Let's learn some grape facts.
I know you age wine. I didn't know you were meant to age grape.
Well, apparently. Structure. Could play.
BoardGameGeek.com has something about aging grapes.
I imagine so. Probably about this very game.
No, little buddy. Bye-bye. No, come on. Past your bedtime. What you doing?
Shenanigans. And Fee is off to do and spot off parenting. Do. What the fuck am I gonna do? Okay, so they've hogged the planting space. You don't plant anything, you just hog space. Don't particularly want to play my summer visitor because I don't have any wine yet. I could trade a grape for some cash. Yeah, okay, right. I feel like cash right now is the most important thing. I also realised I left that on from last season. Okay, yeah, I'm going to trade my level 3 white grape for 3 lira. I now have 8 lira. I feel better about my financial situation because I was a little bit worried about that before. Don't want to do anything else this season. Oh, why did I put that there? Do I want to put that there? No, I'm going to put that one instead. There's going to be a lot of that. I'm going to do things backwards and forwards probably. And I'll remember to lay the figures down so you can bloody well see them. Hopefully that's okay. Right, next season. Did I just pull that one off? I don't know. Right, they are going to hog. Draw a thing. That's fine. I guess that's fine. So, can start building things. Do you want to start building things? Okay, gonna put my grande worker there. So for $1 less, I can build 1 structure. I want to build medium cellar. That costs 4, so I'm going to spend that 3 I just got last round. Cool. So, do I want to do anything else? I've got my bonus. I should probably be harvesting fields. Harvest a field. Gain a lira. It'll be fine. So, a 2 white grape and a 4 red grape. Getting a decent amount of both there. I'm gonna flip another card over for the season, even though it doesn't matter because I haven't got any units. So let us withdraw everything from the fields. Come on, everybody, back to the house, and I'll make you some pizza, I guess. I couldn't think of one Italian food outside pizza. Well done, Jane. Right. Okay, so I need to pick a turn order for this time. One more grape, maybe. More summer visitor, more. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Now pop my cock there, I get another bonus token. And we move into spring. They are going to hog. Take a tour. Do I want more wine cards? No, but I should probably start thinking about placing stars. So this whole area, I just want to take enough that I can not get completely screwed over at the end of the game. I'm going to place both of them here, and I get two because I placed the bonus, so you get all of the bonuses along a thing. For that, I get a wine order twice. So I'm gonna do that. Right, so this one wants 3 white wine and a level 8 sparkling. It shouldn't be that difficult, and it's worth 2 residuals and 6 points. But I could make that one way quicker. Like, I could potentially make that one this round. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, drop that one, and for my second one, blush wines. All fucking blush wines. This is one of the reasons you're gonna need to the whole rule around taking a second thing. Blush wines are expensive to make, and those are not cheap versions of them. But they can both be produced in this medium-sized cellar, so I'm going to do that. I have a lot of wine orders. Jen, make us wine. Alright, go to bed. Okay, so, next season. They are going to hog buy seller field, which is fine. I don't want to buy seller field. But I don't want to buy Sellafield. You can't buy a whole power plant. Maybe you can. I'm going to plant some more. Plant those 2 other vines I got. So I now have a 4 red and a 2 white versus a 4 white and a 2 red. That's a good setup. That will get me not particularly high level wines, but like each field will get me some of everything, so I can keep going through, although they're probably going to tread on each other's toes a little bit. It's fine. Right, so as we moved into summer, I should have got another wine card. I am going to have so much fucking wine. Ooh. This one feels cheaper because it only needs 2 different wines, so people have just heard rumours about how good the wines are, and technically that's just what my parents did, not what I did at all. So, next season? Next season. Do I want to trade? Good trade. No, gonna keep my wines for now. Okay, next season. Oh, okay. They're gonna build a structure.
Back now.
Ah!
Suddenly girlfriend.
Suddenly girlfriend.
So,
Hello?
hi.
Hello? Kid's definitely in bed, yeah?
No. Kid got bored of screaming at me and has gone back to screaming at other caregiver.
Oh.
Because the sense of control of saying, no, I don't want you. Okay, well, that just means we get to tag out.
I mean, that's important, right?
Yeah, the saga of the tiger pack nappies has been concluded. I genuinely cannot believe A place that makes nappies put more than one design in the same packet.
What?
Why? Because now every time I give someone a fresh bum, it's like, do you want a panda or a tiger? Because God forbid you guess wrong.
How could you do this?
But tigers are way more popular. So this morning I didn't think much of it when I had 4 pandas and no tigers. And youngest was upset, but I showed, look, no tigers. Tigers all gone. And youngest understood, and younger went, okay, panda. So eldest, fishing 3 tigers out from hidden behind the back of the toilet.
Hugging
Was
all the
suddenly
good ones.
very upset to find out that no, you're definitely having a panda. Because this is not fair and this is how you made your brother feel when you took away all the tigers.
Billionaired all the tigers.
Yeah. This is how you made him very sad by taking all of these away. You should both be sharing all the good and all the bad. You shouldn't have all the good and make him sad all the time. Cue 5 minutes of being screamed at about how his feelings are more important, actually.
Well.
Eventually, right, backed into a panda nappy. I am never going to buy those nappies again. Once this packet is over, that saga is over. We're going back to the ones that it's just bees all the way down.
Bees!
Bees! It's a big... The argument then was because there's a little bee for the front and a big bee for the bum.
Right.
So
a bumblebee.
They wanted them on backwards because then they could see the big bee. That was the old argument. And you know what? I don't think it matters which way around you actually put them on.
What?
So just, yeah, okay, if you want the big bee at the front, that's your win. You can feel like you did something there.
But also bumblebee. Because bumblebee. Oh. My puns aren't being respected. Chat, my puns aren't being respected.
Sorry, I was cringing. That's the same as respecting it, right? If I just wheeze in agony, that's like enjoying the pun, yes?
No. You have to pretend to like it.
That's how I enjoy puns. If a pun is bad, I don't react to it, or I just go... If I'm like... That's how you know the pun is good. If it doesn't cause someone physical pain, have you even made a pun?
It's got to feel like punishment.
So, I just turned round to look at my darling wife, and they're laying on the bed, right, that's behind my chair.
Yeah.
So obviously their feet are closest to me.
Oh.
And my little goblin brain just went, out of nowhere, if you just randomly suck their toe, they will not know how to deal with that.
And, yeah, and did they?
It was right, neither would I. I've not done it.
Oh, okay. Just a passing intrusive thought.
Yeah.
Gotta love those.
Thought that was like, they'd probably be really jump scared by suddenly a wet thing on their toe.
Yep. Probably. That would probably be really bad sensory. And you might get kicked in the face.
Oh, almost certainly.
And that wouldn't be their fault at all.
Huh?
And that wouldn't be their fault at all.
No, I would 110% deserve.
So, I filled my first wine order. I sold 2 blush wines and they were good.
Made the wine shy.
Shy wines. Well, better shy wine than shiny, maybe? Oh, I need to pick a start position. I guess I'll go. What's all got here? Number 5. Right. Spring. They're gonna draw grapes. They're gonna build a structure, which is a bum cake because I wanted to build a structure. I could do it here.
Do it, put your back into it.
I mean, I can try.
I
Where I'm
looked
gonna
up
get
the
a bear
Aging
from.
Grapes thing.
Yeah.
Apparently that is because it is a game,
Ah.
and it would be bad if people couldn't do grapes good. In the same way that we're not going to question why you have 2 people and a giant working for you, we're not going to question aging grapes.
But the giant, we must know. Tell us the giant secrets.
Why is the giant here? What's their story? What do they get out of this?
Giant things. Hashtag just giant things.
Working with the barrels is the only way they can ever have a big sip.
Big sip. Oh. The grande worker is just the trans girlfriend. Hit me. I am the grande worker.
So Omegon was worried that the headphones that had vanished into the dishwasher.
Uh-oh.
Excellent news. Headphones have not been located
Oh.
in the dishwasher.
Yay!
They are still outstanding, but probably dry.
I mean, probably dry is good, right?
I mean, I hope they're dry and safe. Look,
Hashtag
Bandito's
probably dry.
here.
Oh, heck.
Says, like all tall people, I just assume they exist in places to feel important. As a serial tall person dater, right? I've never felt the sense of importance, the sense of calling that any of my tall partners seem to feel when I go, I can't reach the sip on the top shelf, please. Please help.
It's a duty, a solemn duty that we all must fulfill.
I am pleased to have befriended the giants. My shopping options have increased by like 15%.
We're pleased to be near and enjoy your company.
Plus, if you ever need anything from the bottom shelf, I'm down there. Like, just say the word.
That's good, because my knees won't do the bottom shelf.
Right?
Nor my lower back.
Me and Steph have a system in place.
I can imagine.
We can just get things off shelves now.
Oof.
It's taking 2 of us, but we've almost scraped together one fully functional adult.
Yeah.
And one absolute wreck. Just a disaster.
Yay. I too am a disaster. I'm building a tasting room so people can come and sippy on my wines.
Lickable wallpaper.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
You could taste. I assume that's what a tasting room is.
They can come.
I'll be disappointed.
They can wander around my my vineyards and be like, but where's the wine? And now I can take them to the room where the wine is, and they can go, definitely not going to spit this out, friend. And I'll be like, wink.
Also, like, when I first watched that film and it was like lickable wallpaper for nursery room walls, and I was like,
oh god,
who'd lick wallpaper? Ugh. Now, as a child haver, right? God, I wish the wallpaper tasted good. Just 5 minutes enrichment and distraction.
You think you can keep them?
If I told them not to do it, if I told them it wasn't for licking, if they made it their life's goals to lick it despite my protests, I'd get 5 minutes peace out of it.
5 whole minutes peace? Oof. That just sounds like living the dream.
Oh my god, I found the headphones. And also says nursery-age children being well known for their discipline, obedience, and discerning taste.
Nom nom nom. Tasty wine face.
Cynic 1984 says Phoenix, Friend of Giants. Sounds like a title in a fantasy novel.
It does.
Right, me, yeah. Friend of Giants.
Yes.
Yo. Could be in a fantasy novel.
It could be.
The quest for the good Sainsbury's Zero Sugar Coke. Why do they put the Zero Sugar Coke so high up?
Oh,
I know that the diet's
I mean, you can come to ours. Ours is on the bottom shelf.
I don't want to reach the zero. I don't want to reach the diet. I want to reach the zero. Why put the zero on the top shelf?
Come to ours, where the zero and the diet and the regular are all on the bottom shelf.
Ah, so you're saying that
You
the
just need to
cheap
shop
brand
around.
never gets a top shelf near where you live?
Apparently not.
Fancy.
Apparently not.
My tiger, my tiger.
Although they'd only have to look at my
tiger's
nectar tiger, my nectar rewards. Hi, Matt Tiger. Brain, you're like a lava lamp. All the things going together. Nope. Yeah. Here comes a thought, and now it's gone.
Sometimes I have thoughts.
Prayers? Also prayers?
Ugh. No,
Ooh.
I will not be appealing to a higher power at this time.
You're very appealing.
True, but you don't expect me to do praying.
Oh gosh, no.
Right, exactly. I'm not appealing to anything that wants me to pray to it. That's just... Ugh.
I think you're very appealing. I'm appealed by you.
Yay! I'm peeled.
I didn't peel you. I'm making grapes.
Well, you should make grapeade from that.
Grapeade?
If life's giving you grapes,
Make grapeade.
make grapeade! I don't know what that is or how that would work, but I am now insisting that you do it.
So there is a new Portal Universe game out.
Excuse me?
Yup. So for the Steam Deck, they released a game to show off its features set in the Portal Universe.
I am so angry.
You can play it with the controller plugged into a PC, and it works just fine, and it's absolutely free.
I am thrilled.
And it is all about being a person with a very literal desk job, and testing toilets, making sure the toilets work. Do a little flush, you do a little squishy bum, then you do a little bidet, a little bit of squirty water, and then you check it off, and it goes down the line, and then stuff happens.
Oh no!
I don't want to spoil the plot, but it's fun. I enjoyed the fun. The free fun, no less.
I mean, that's one of the best kinds of fun.
Right? Oh, what if I didn't make wine this time? Build a structure. I do need to build a fucking structure.
Oh no, I hear the pitter-patter of a botherment.
A pittance and a patents.
I'm going to go and herd my goblin.
Good luck.
Love you.
Love you too. You're good. Okay, I need to fill a fucking wine order, I guess. Yeah, I think early game I should probably be just going for filling the wine orders. So I'm going to make 2 wines. To fill this one. So a 5 and a 4 would do. I've done that the wrong way around. 5 and a 4. Nope, can't have done. I know what's happening. Yeah. So maybe grapes up, maybe wines. Moving to the next era, and I bet they're gonna. Oh, okay. I've moved up here. I get my star. which I'm going to use to neutralize this area, which gets me 2 lira. I'm doing alright for cash right now. Some lovely audio. I swear these tokens are beautiful and wonderful. Right, okay. So, next era. They're not doing anything.
I'm back.
Oh, hello.
Can't
Congratulations.
sleep without the Nintendo Switch, unfortunately.
Oh,
Can't do it. Can't be done. Basically, child cruelty to be like, no, it actually keeps you awake, is how it happens.
that is how that works.
Ooh, Arcade has asked, did you hear that Gabe Newell was delivering Steam Decks and gave some away free?
What? Where's my free Steam Deck? It's fine. I barely play my Switch. I can't go whinging about not having a Steam Deck. Right, so I made my thing, made my wine. So, end of year, I get 3 residuals from the wine I have sold. So 3 lira from that. I collect all my peoples back. Collect all these peoples back. Get rid of that. And I need to pick a new location on the board. Blessingtons. Oh, and I need to age all my grapes.
The little alarm that tells me that I need to medicate the wife went off.
Medicate the wife medications.
I'm going to put some antibiotics in them.
Cool. Can't have that creeping in. We are over halfway through the game and I've only got 10 victory points. Fuck. So, spring. I ain't doing shit in spring. I am having a real run of... Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah?
Definitely shouldn't say the L word. I don't have any wine right now, that sucks. Okay, build a structure. Going to build the large cellar. A little more space.
I'm suffering, by the way.
Oh no, why are you suffering?
I have a minor inconvenience.
This is a hate crime? Why would they do this to you?
Right, so Steph has the decoy corner near the desk where if they're eating like a treat and a child comes barging in, clocks that there is a snack they're not having and goes, I want some. The decoy corner is deployed. Like there's some jelly beans and there's like some sip and there's a bag of salt and vinegar crisps, but I want the bag of salt and vinegar crisps. But those are the child decoy crisps.
There would be other flavours of crisps I don't much care for that I can fob off onto them. You can have those.
I can have the fobbing crisps.
You can have the fob crisps.
Oh,
so it's now just a decoy, yeah? A decoy.
Yeah, Phoenix doesn't know about the really good crisps I'm hiding.
Have you got Pringles?
No, those are the only crisps I've got. Have those.
Wife.
Only joking.
Wife.
I'm only joking. All I've got are some fruit salad squashes.
I love you, Tennyway.
I don't think so.
Oh,
What?
can't eat crisps on stream. Although, thank you, Buttercup Bandito. Salt and vinegar is the best one from tastes.
Mm,
Vastly superior crisp.
mm. Do that. I need to check a rule. Fuck. Why do I do this to myself?
I never realised it was the only crisp flavour that tells you you've had enough, but you're right, it cuts you off.
It does.
And up, mostly up. Oh no, I
Cut
can
my
hear
mouth
lamentation.
into pieces.
Feces.
Into feces. Not into feces.
I am hearing lamentations.
Oh no.
There is a child?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's mournful.
And the
Truly,
lamentations
it
of
is
their
the
children.
saddest song.
The saddest song.
I kind of has a hankering for ketchup crisps.
Ooh, they're so hard to find.
Those prawn ones from Tesco aren't bad.
Aren't they good?
I found out you can have enough of them.
Yeah. Enough. How many enough is enough? Okay, gonna make a 3 white and a 9 in sparkling. Then I'm gonna have some fields, which gets me 4 more grapes. I did it a sensible way around this time. There we go. Ooh. Uh-oh. Pretty sure. Oh, maybe that was a 3. I don't know. I was like, it looked like it had been nudged. Anyway. Yeah, it can't have been a 4, because I've still got a 4. Oh, I only just made that. It's a 3 now. Anyway, right, I've got my grande work and a bonus left. I have, you may have noticed earlier I drew a couple of extra Automa cards, because they weren't doing anything and I wanted some challenge. Oh. I fucked this up. Why does my ADHD get worse on stream? Explain it to me. Why can't I remember shit as soon as I've got to start talking about things? Or maybe it's just more noticeable. There's a record of my incompetence.
Oh, I don't like it when I go to think of something and then I realise the article not found.
I mean, my brain is full of article not found.
Ooh! Delta got the KFC crisps and can actually just about taste a zinger when she eats them. Just about. Steph said that they were just sort of spicy.
They're just, to me, general spicy flavour. I like them though. I got them again after the stream.
Nice.
But then I discovered that you can get a sausage roll as your snack in a meal deal. So I've been getting crisps like a fucking mug. Not no more. Ginsters for this bitch.
I can't believe that, right, the co-op, you can get, like, your salad or your sandwich or your wrap, yeah? And then a whole fucking chicken slice as a snack.
Chicken slice as a snack. I put the bag of quavers right fucking back.
Quite right too.
Yeah. Whereas I was just stood there being like, do I want the hard brownie that tastes gritty and dirty? Or do I want some carrot sticks? Or should I just get some crisps? And Steph's there like living the fucking slice lifestyle.
Even better, right? If you go get a meal deal, right? Not only can you get a chicken slice or a sausage roll, but if you're accompanied by a vegan, you can get a chicken slice and a fucking sausage roll.
What?
When they look at their options, realise they're too limited, and say, go on, get the fucking chicken slice.
Damn right.
Stephanie Sterling, quids in and pastry in my tum-tum.
Pastry is the best.
Oh, pastry's so good. Thank you for the chicken slice, by the way.
You're welcome. I'm glad something good came out of my
I'm glad you enjoyed
dire
these chicken
fucking meal
slice.
deal.
Something good went into me. Chicken slice.
Why are the sandwich options for every vegan meal deal falafel, spicy, spicy?
Because falafel and hummus is delicious. But it is just different shapes of chickpeas.
Yeah, there's the falafel option, and there's the something painfully spicy with lettuce option, and that's it, right? How many non-vegan things are dirt flavored or too spicy to be tasted? None.
Are you sure?
I'm just saying, right? If they just make the vegan options like the non-vegan options, they'd probably sell more of the vegan option.
A resounding maybe. Right.
Oh no, I think I've made Tyne and Wolf hungry.
Oh. I hope they get some snack. Hog in the spots. I, however, gonna sell some fucking wine. Which means I can go here and I'll pick a grape up. A Pinot. A Pinot? Pinot or Pinot? I've always called it Pinot, but now I'm thinking about it. And I get to place my star. That got me that thing. And I get... Oh no, I don't get a victory point. But I do get to sell my wine. I'm going to sell 3 and my 9 sparkly. 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more residuals. Ba-bang. I'm up to maximum residual amount, which is good. I like the money. Because there's only 2 more seasons left, and I've got some shit to make up. So, away with my bonus. They go back there. These go back here. Doof. And I need to pick a new wake up time. More grapes. Yes, fuck it. For the penultimate round, I'll get more grapes. Okay, so they are going to do nothing. Stop doing nothing. Challenge me. Could build a building. What building would I build? Could have a cottage. Cottages are good. Okay, cottage. Would get me more visitors. Ponder. So, getting towards the end of the game. could think about buying back my number 5 and making even more wine or even more grapes. Don't have that many more wine orders. I think I'll be alright though. Ooh, that's a point. If I go here, I can place my last 2 stars on there and negate that, but also I get to pick build a structure at a 5 discount. Is there anything for 5? Oh, so you're right. Oh, okay. So anything with regards to other players, you just roll. Make up 3. Yeah, so I'll take that one for my first. And for my second. Hello, Fee, how's it going?
I will not go to bed. But Tannenwolf has suggested a vegan sandwich with tempeh, greens, and garlic aioli. Which,
Ooh.
why isn't that the sandwich options, right? Why is it dry and earthy or soggy and spicy? Why are those the choices?
Did you ever make that pastry roll that I sent you the video of?
Which pastry roll was that? I've been through.
It was like a sub roll or like a soft baguette that was just full of puff pastry. And then I think it was covered in something. Yeah? Did you make that? Was it good?
I didn't get around to trying it because I cooked the puff pastry and then I ate the puff pastry. I have no self-control.
I mean, that's enough, right?
Right. I like puff pastry, it's good.
Gonna have the jack of all trades.
All of them.
All of them?
Even that one.
Especially that one. Right, next season.
Cynic wants to know what happens when the game ends. Do the workers revolt and burn down your villa, or...?
No, we all have a share of profits.
Oh, okay. Basin is back, is here.
Hello, Basin. How are you doing? I hope that it is a well day. Well days are good. They're well days, yeah?
I got to watch Steph do wrestle training today.
Yeah? Was it as hot as I imagine?
Yes.
I'm trying to think about what I can and can't tell you because I don't want to ruin any surprises.
Oh.
But gosh, damn.
Gosh damn?
I'm very proud of my kitten.
I mean, they're very proudable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to seeing them doing the good wrestles at the end of the month.
Also, their trainer is definitely a charisma class. Oh, careful, kittens.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I've never seen someone believe that something can happen and then just watch it and be like, yep, that much. It's great.
Okay, and have you noticed them rolling a d4 at any point?
Fucking rolled me.
Did?
I got picked up by a man today.
I mean...
Me at like 300 plus fucking pounds or whatever. Just on this man's shoulders in a fireman-like carry, like... I've never been so scared.
And horny?
A little bit horny, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was good. I won't give away the big move I've been working on, but...
Ooh. Secrets.
It went from last week where I'm like, it looks fine. It looks devastating, but not as elegant as it could be. So this week it was just mwah.
Mm-hmm.
It is the centerpiece of my arsenal. It's not a choke slam. It's going to be the thing before the choke slam. And it is, it's the crowning grace. So yeah, very happy about it.
Heck yeah, I'm excited.
I
Yep. So the only reason I've not put it on my personal Facebook is I want to keep it as a surprise for you and Laura.
Oh heck, I'm very privileged.
Yeah, I want to make you all be like, wow, that is a thing Stephanie could do.
You got picked up by a man today.
A man picked me up. I got suplexed today.
Wow.
By a man.
By a man.
Yeah, definitely a charisma build though.
Oh yeah. That is a guy that just believes in things and they happen.
He believed in himself so much he just picked you up and it was fine.
He's almost got me doing actual flips through sheer force of belief that I can do them.
I feel like if he turns to like depression counselling, we might actually cure it.
Mm-hmm.
If he said, "Have you tried just not being depressed?" I might just stop. I don't know.
Yeah. Liam Slater is just incredible. Just what he's got me doing is stuff I never could have imagined was possible physically for me to do.
I'm glad you deserve all of these good things.
Thank you. And yeah, he said today he's like really impressed. I picked stuff up really quick. He seems to think I'm show ready already, so I just got to polish.
Heck yeah. Well, I very much appreciate the there's a word. The fact that you have forced yourself to keep it on the down low.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
I can imagine.
I really want to show it off, but I've got to restrain myself. Won't be too long now.
Okay, build a cottage.
Cheeky child.
Cottage. And we're going to move default, so I get a yellow. Okay. Pick the entertainer. And I get, looks like another summer one, I think. For my having just built the cottage. Okay, that's one that requires other players. That one also requires other players. I couldn't be asked to sort all the ones out that just don't work in single player. Reach empty fields you own. Okay, one for each planted field you own. That also requires other people. I've got the other people batch apparently. Thanks, cards. Appreciato. Okay, $4 or harvest lira or harvest a field. I blame Jamie Stegmaier for encouraging me to believe that all currencies in games are now dollars, because Scythe uses fucking dollars despite being set in fantasy Europe.
I mean,
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he's American, so he probably just assumes that everywhere uses dollars. Because that's how everywhere is forced to sell petrol. Or oil, should I say. How's it going?
Want a sausage roll?
Oh, you deserve a sausage roll.
Oh, we took a quick jaunt to the range today, and you know they've got the frozen Greggs stuff. Well, Steph wasn't pleased.
What? Why?
Goes against God. There's a line.
Right.
There's far, and then there's too far. And apparently being able to buy Greggs frozen from a shop, too far.
But it's important to. You need the Gregs.
Tasty flavours.
Not non-tasty flavours.
Took them for their first IKEA hot dog because they've never been in an IKEA before, somehow.
Oh, I forgot to age well. Yeah. What? I mean, they're a nightmare. I'm glad they escaped okay.
Yeah, but they've never been in an IKEA before, and they were expecting, like, just a warehouse.
Understandable. That is not an unreasonable thing to expect from an IKEA.
So when you're just walking around and it's like, there's a wall display with hands holding various items, and there's, like...
Sinister, yeah.
There's just pictures of giant babies that don't make sense in a room that is made entirely of mirrors.
Yep.
And there's a bed that is small, and next to it is a bed that is the width of a normal bed, but shorter.
Correct, yeah.
Right, completely normal. And then there's like a wall display where it's just there's fruit going up the wall.
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, every new thing they saw that I was like, yeah, it's IKEA, innit? Made them more upset. And then they got to the middle cafe and was like, right, is this where we get the hot dogs? And I was like, no, you get the hot dogs on the way out. This is
Wait,
the middle
you've got
cafe.
a double cafe?
Yeah, the one in Batley, it's got a cafe in the middle.
Right.
And then it's just got like a little food stand that just does like the basics on the way out.
Huh. Okay.
And I go to the way out one because I don't trust middle cafe. It's got tables and like it's like a little picnic table, like the wooden picnic tables.
Right.
But the A-frame at the side goes on like extra long, and that makes like a little X, which they've then put more bits of wood on to make it look like a tree. They've made a tree out of trees.
Oh.
I don't like it. It feels mocking. I don't like middle IKEA. I have to get my hot dog on the way out. That's where you get your hot dog. When you are trained from childhood to not drag your heels in IKEA so you can get to the end and eat your hot dog, right? You can't go to the middle cafe. I might brave it and try it one day, but...
One of these days. You can do it. I believe in you. I sold more wine.
Yeah. So, how are you?
I mean, the same as usual.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, you know, in that I don't ever think about that question for too long because I just start crying. So
it's an uncomfortable thing. Jazzy Beast's never been to an IKEA either. Oh, it's an experience. You need it.
Not a great one, but it is an experience.
I understand why they made an SCP out of it.
Yeah. I'm curious about that game that someone on TikTok was talking about them building around, based slightly on that SCP, but obviously they're not using. Oh, no, that goes there.
I thought they could use the SCP just directly because
you can, but you can't use IKEA because it's a brand. And
so they're going to make a game in Schmikea.
Something like that, yeah. Get a game to Lyra. And I get a victory point because I've got wine.
Jazzy Beast, an SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. It's a Creative Commons writing project where people come up with like different spoopies and monsters, and it's from the perspective of a foundation that works to keep them secret, keep them safe,
secure them, contain them, and protect the humanity from them.
Yes, they study them, they don't use them.
Sometimes they use them.
But they don't regard them as a thing primarily to be used.
Well, I mean, like, one of the main things of SCP is amnestics, that they use to. It's their flashy thing from Men in Black, but they're just tablets they give to people, sometimes entire countries, in order to make them forget about some awful thing they've seen, including their own agents. And the amnestics come from one of the SCPs. It's like it's this stuff that it secretes that they've just been harvesting. So they do kind of use them quite intentionally, in a big way.
And sometimes when they're running tests, they use D-class personnel, which are just disposable people.
Yeah.
Because it's written by lots of different people. Some people don't like D-classes, don't use them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, it's like they only use the worst people TM.
Yeah, they're usually described as like prisoners in for the very worst of things. If any explanation of what a D class is ever given. Yeah, one of the most famous SCPs I think these days is probably the one that is. It looks like it's made of concrete and rebar, and if you even blink, it will just kill you. No one really knows exactly how it kills, but it does tend to leave just a mist. And that idea was, I believe, stolen and turned into the Weeping Angels in Doctor Who. Although Beth can probably clarify that. I don't know which came first.
But yeah, if you just look it up, there's like hundreds and hundreds of pages of really cool creative writing, and you can just read it and you can just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. It ranges from everything from, like, what if there was an October the 32nd, where centuries ago some king made a pact with a demon to stop them completely destroying the earth, as long as we put on a good enough show of, look at all the spoopy, we worship you, oh big spoopy demon. And October the 32nd every year happens. Horrible, terrifying things happen, but they can make it unhappen on a whim. And that whim is, did we do a good enough Halloween job? To, what if there was a sentient orange? Sometimes it talks about wanting to take over the world. There is a podcast called SCP Foundation, and they do like dramatizations of some of the stories. And they are currently doing a 5-part series, which has been absolutely fascinating. Let me see if I can find the name of it. Oh, SCP Archives. The series is Serapsis. It's going back in time from 2021. The most recent episode was set in 1981. And it's about just this one region in America and the wacky shit that happens there. No spoilers.
Oh, and if you're not big on reading, like people make animations of them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you
There's
can just
TikToks.
like plonk yourself down in front of YouTube or TikTok and just get it that way.
Oh. I did do that.
Buttercup Bandito says, I mean, I'd vote for the orange. Can't do much worse, can it?
Maybe. I think there's a few sentient teddy bears.
Oh yeah, some of them are really good and some of them are absolute horror shows, TM.
Oh yeah. Think of, if you've played Control, things like I can't remember what they called the wacky objects in that. Like I believe they were inspired by the SCP Archives, or the SCP Foundation rather. Make up some wine. I've got one. Ooh, if I go there, I can draw some more cards. There. Oof. Right, I've got some number 6 wines, so I'm definitely taking that one. What can I make? Probably fairly easy make that one. Let's see if I can make enough wines. Oh, I can't fill the orders. It's fine, I only need one.
Just the one of us.
I can do things.
But yeah, I think Control took as much inspiration from SCP as it could without honouring the Creative Commons.
Yeah.
Which would mean that they had to let all of their stuff be free to use.
Natch.
So they stole as much as they could and gave absolutely nothing back. Amazing.
Capitalism.
Not a fan of it.
No.
What about capitalism?
I mean, that is a very good point. Oh, I particularly enjoyed Ember's guest spot on the spin-off Doctors this week.
I heard.
So did the audience.
Yeah, Steph described it as she literally just came over, looked directly at the mic, and that's where she told her problems to.
She did. She boofed. She boofed into the microphone. Hang on, I need to plug my headphones in. My headphones are plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear clearly now. Okay. That'll let me fill a wine. Okay. I'm gonna place my... Oh, fuck, I didn't use my bonus. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna go here to get an lira and play this card. So I can choose to harvest one field, make up to 2 wines, or fill 1 order. So I'm going to make up 2 wines. Just the 3s. And then I'm going to fill an order. And the order I'm going to fill is this one, which is worth 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 residuals, but I don't get those because we're at the end of the game. Then I'm going to go here and fill another wine order. This one, I just need at least 2. That's worth 2 more victory points. Then I think I've won.
Woo! Best at wine.
Best at whining. I whine well. So, final scores. I'm currently on 29, and they are going to get 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't win.
Oh no!
I drew.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins. We had a fun time, the Automa and I.
And wine.
And the wine. The wine also felt good about itself. So I am going to pack up, and I'm going to tell you why I like this board game box. Because I'm a weirdo who likes boxes that board games come in.
Oh no, I'm a fucker for a good box.
Oh, before the stream ends, I might have to go and get Lords of Waterdeep, because that has a satisfying fucking box.
Oh, is it good storage?
Oh, it's such good storage. It is just the nicest storage.
I've got a satisfying box, but I'm not going to get it out on stream.
Aww. Can I get a private viewing at some point, maybe?
No, I normally charge for that.
Okay. Well...
For a trip to Stephanie's secret garden.
Well, if I can get a quote after the stream, I won't ask on stream because obviously, you know, I don't. I'm sure that it's on a sliding scale.
I mean, there's a. Well, I was going to say there's a friends and family discount, but then that.
Ooh.
It just throws open horrible
Horrible
mental images
thoughts.
for me.
Yep.
Is mates rates better? Is that what we should do?
Mates rate, yeah, that works better.
Yeah. We're good with that, are we? Let's see how much you can see. Right. So first of all, we've got these lovely trays. Of the 6 colours you can play, there are 2 lots of these trays. There's the other one. They have little lids so shit doesn't roll out of them while it's in storage or if you're moving it around. It's not just in time storage, it's a good amount of storage. You don't have to worry too much. It'll just go in. Still need to find that missing piece that rolled under the fucking sofa. Oh. I've left a windmill behind.
Ooh.
Okay. So, got my fields. There's enough space in here for all sleeved cards. I don't have all sleeved cards.
But if you did, right?
Only sleeve my small.
That.
I would. I do appreciate. I mean, my small cards are sleeved, but my big ones are not. I don't know why I haven't done that yet, but I haven't, so that's my problem. I was considering looking out for a nice insert because I have a lot of board games, and I have come to appreciate just having a nice insert for an board game. And I looked around, and the only one I could find was made by a company I'm not super keen on getting one from because I don't think their stuff is super high quality. Not going to name names. I was like, and then there was someone else that was doing one that was really fucking overpriced, I felt, considering that this is not the most complicated of inserts. Anyway, I ordered the expansion, I ordered Tuscany, and I ordered the... is it Rhine Visitors? There's another expansion in here. The one that is more summer and winter cards. And they fit in there as well. I was like, oh, that's good that that fits in there with sleeved cards. And then I noticed a little divot just here. That's from the expansion. That's not even in the base box. They didn't have to make that divot there. The original lira from the board game, I've never even punched out. They are in my box of spare board game components that I don't use anymore. So that's bits from Pandemic Legacy, which we finished and we no longer have the stuff for. Yeah, so there's just stuff in there. But yeah, I don't need the lira, but they would have nicely fit in there if I was going to keep them. The Tuscany expansion board, the base game board, the player boards, instruction manuals, done. And there's just like a tiny lip down the bottom there. That is a satisfying box solution.
You know what? Pleased with that.
Yeah, get that. Okay, because we've got a few minutes left, I'm going to go and get the Lords of Waterdeep box. Just show you what an amazing fucking box looks like. Verb. You'll have to say nice things about that while I'm done.
Well, now I'm just sat here trying to think of the best joke for, like, I don't care how nice your box is, you're not allowed to show it on Twitch.
I'm gonna show it.
You're gonna show off your box on Twitch?
Yeah.
Well. I know that you know a good box when you see one, so...
I return.
Girlfriend!
Hello. Stepping carefully over many cables. So many cables.
Nanny?
It's Lords of Waterdeep, a Dungeons and Dragons game. Also worker placement. What is it about worker placement games and a lovely box? So, it looks like this. It's got some nifty artwork on it. Nice inlay. So board just sits in nice tidy. Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
I'm excited, honestly.
So, just gonna retrieve a couple of bits that have slid around while I've been fucking around.
Oh, it's tidy.
It's so tidy. The bits, not only are they tidy, but you can get them out really easily. They've got a little notch. These cards, are they going to be really hard to get out because there's no finky space? Poke. They have a pokey. They're designed with a pokey so that you can just get them out and there's stuff underneath it. Poke, poke, poke. Poke from either side.
You know what? Retrieval is the often forgotten other half of storage.
Right? This is such a good box. I love this box. Like, you've got like a little container for keeping all of your adventurer cubes in that you can just have on the side of the board, and it's be like, yeah, I don't need extra pots. I have a handy proper container. I have all of my money supply here. It's a good box. I will keep gushing about this box anyway.
It was a 10 out of 10 box.
It's-
You should gush about the box.
I will gush about the box. It's a nice game.
Like,
But-
why do people spend all this time designing games and then just shit them into a bad box?
Or yeah, Spirit Island had the worst fucking designed box. I threw the inlay of that out almost immediately. Like on my second play, I was like, no, I'm not putting up with this. It's shite. I built an inlay recently.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you Cove.
How do you build an inlay?
You buy them from Folded Space. Well, you don't buy them directly from Folded Space because they don't ship to the UK. Thanks, Brexit.
Jesus. It's always another thing.
Ooh, I'm gonna get that too. I'm coming. Trying not to die.
Please don't.
I'd like to. Eventually. But not on stream.
Okay.
Flump. So, folded space. Do an insert for Caverna and Caverna the Cave Farm. Caverna the Forgotten Folk. This game comes with a lot of components.
Mm-hmm.
It is heavier than Smudge. And it has no inlay whatsoever. You just have a lot of bags to put things in. The thickness of the cardboard is not good. A box this heavy.
Thickness.
A box this heavy should not be this flimsy. However, I spent some time gluing some shit. This is the folded space insert for Caverna.
Oh!
Here is a nice little that you can put on the table with your sheepies and your donkeys and your rubies and your golds.
Oh, that is nice.
And your cards and your stone and your pigs and your coal ore, I think that is. And all the cards you need and your first player pawn. And then all of your player tokens in 4 colours. And then in 3 more colours and some tiny little doggos. And then, how about 4 cows? And wood. And pumpkins. Look at these adorable pumpkins.
Oh.
And wheat. And foods. Imagine all of this just in bags.
I don't want to.
Look at all these nicely arranged tokens, board pieces. Delightful. Extra extended board stuff for playing in 5 to 7 players. The other player boards, because I'm never going to play this in 7 players. It's wife. Hello, wife.
It's me, hi.
I'm
Go
espousing the
back.
virtues of a good box.
The box that fits absolutely everything really nicely.
Yeah, we got Lords of Waterdeep down as well.
Oh, that's a good box.
It's a good box.
Well, I'm gonna go have a bath
Oh heck,
Oh, she's good.
now that I'm done working out how to
you're
make-
good and loved.
You're good and loved, and so is Fee, who I assume that probably came from.
Yep, I came from Fee.
I worked out how to make PS3 games on my Steam Deck, and now I'm having a bath.
You're gonna have a bath,
Yeah.
a steam bath.
I mean, it's gonna be fairly steamy in there.
Little soaked bean.
I didn't have no clothes on. Ooh,
You're gonna be naked.
probably.
You're making wife soup.
Yeah.
Is it a soup though?
There must be a soup.
Only if you drink it.
I mean, she's a gamer girl.
Ooh.
That is her bath water. So, historically, technically, that's a soup. I've decided. So many bits, so many bits. That is a satisfying box. I'm satisfied by that box. But what if you happen to have the expansion? Well, there isn't quite enough space to fit the extra bits in, but what if they just threw in an extra couple of sheets of this foam shit and gave you space for components specifically for the expansion that sits nicely in the expansion box? Good boxes. Anyway, I have made the most of my overhead display today. I don't feel too bad about the fact that it took me far too long to set up this evening. Ooh! I also remembered I got another box out. I'm going to show you one more box.
One more box.
This is Merchant's Cove. It is one of the most ridiculously complicated and easy to play games that I own.
I love things that aren't complicated and are easy to play.
So this box contains base Merchant's Cove, plus the Secret Stash expansion. So I'm not going to show you everything in that pile. This is a player board for one faction. So that's the Chronomancer and his assistant. They play a game where they're putting tiles in here and moving around, chasing each other around through time to pick up resources. Then you have a dice rolling game and dice placement game with the blacksmith who is trying to forge equipment. This is the board. It is a 6-part fold out and barely fits on this board. This is the peddler who runs the solo game. Basically, that's your AI opponent. This is for the captain. They have a whole separate board with a spinner and stuff. This is the alchemist. This is Laura's favourite one. They get marbles out of a bag to brew potions. So it's completely asymmetric gameplay. Nice manual, nice big manual, about the size of a vinyl. And then there is just instructions. Hey, have you got the regular base game boats? Have you got the secret stash boats? Do you need to know where to put these things? Oh, here is just details on where to put them. So you can just know how your box goes back together. Oh, do you have the Chronomancer and the blacksmith? Well, there is the Chronomancer and the blacksmith, but they're... Oh, no, they are around the right way. Yep. And then there's just a box you can just hand to the blacksmith player. Here is all of your bits in one box. Here is all of your bits for the Chronomancer in one box. And adorable little minis. And then down the bottom, just more nicely arranged stuff with room for sleeved cards. This game took me about an hour to make up when I first got it, maybe a little bit longer, because you have to make all of the adorable little boats. But look at the boats. They have space for all the little people to sit in. And you put them out on the board and then the people come and you sell them stuff. And it's cute. And Laura thrashes me at it. But it's okay. Fee!
Me!
Do you want to advertise anything? Do you want to advertise your wife?
What was that little giggle?
What?
Advertise you on something.
I'm sure they've got a Patreon.
Yeah, patreon.com/Jimquisition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are there any tickets left for wrestling?
I think we're all sold out now.
Oh. Well, maybe next time.
North
Think about
Wrestling,
the next time.
26th, all sold out.
And you know, it's not going to stop. You have to, you know, there will be another one because the commander is only going to get more powerful.
Right.
And I'm very hype. If you listen to Queer and Pleasant Strangers, you will undoubtedly, sometime around the beginning of next month, hear Laura and I talking about this great wrestling show we saw. Laura's apparently got a banner planned. I have to think of a banner.
I don't know how to go about making a good banner.
I'm more worried about transferring the banner up there. Because we've got to get on a train for a couple of hours and then we're going to be in the car for a few hours.
I mean, if you get it posted here, then, like, it'll be safe in the boot of the car.
I guess so. We'll work something out. Anyway, Fee, do you want to advertise anything for yourself?
No, but tell me about you.
Me? I'm at patreon.com/stonedmonkeyradio. For as little as $1 a month, you can help me justify a 76-hour work week and help me get a slightly more easy to set up board game live playing thing. Setup thingness thing. Ow.
Oh no.
Thanks for coming along. I super appreciate it. Got some other games. Could play Tapestry at some point. That's got a really nice solo mode. And I've just got one of the expansions. They delivered the wrong one, but it's like twice as expensive as the one I paid for, so I've just ordered the other one. Thank you very much for coming. I super appreciate all of you. We haven't had the Patreon names for March through yet, so these are the credits still for... come on. Thank you very much to Matt Tiger came out of his burnout haze. What the hell, November? How many credits did I miss? Tallulah, Larry, Bethany, Morgan, and Morgan say give Lauren money at paypal.com/rawgalicious. Lauren's loots are very raw. Oh my god, insane. Laura K. Buzz, Callum, 1 month down already. This is happening. 22 fast Turner. Cassiopeia Swift, Fish Fishy, Kellergy Jane, Scritcher of Good Kitties, Goody Mum, Rob Sothoff. Who would win? All the dangerous creatures in Australia or all the Florida men in the USA? Steffi K, Talonfire, Tynan, a hitchhiking velociraptor is coming. That name is getting more sinister. Annabelle, Anthony Tippin, Constantine Cooney, Basin is back, Higgins the Seagull, Jamie East, Gary Magic, Sean Lyonsberg, conduit of unnecessary Christmas specials, the Cantankerous Gnome, and Tom Bowers. Thank you so much for your queer and pleasant time on my queer and pleasant stream. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
Bye.